Good morning. Welcome back to Giving Chances Farms. And today we're just out here milking again. Yesterday I asked both girls if they wanted to be woke up to come out here and milk. And the youngest one, Taylor, she says, yes, I got my alarm set. But if I don't hear my alarm, wake me up. I said, okay. So then I asked the oldest one if she wanted to milk or if she wanted to sleep, and she says, I'll sleep, Mom. I just laughed. Eat, Coco.
I mean hot chocolate.
Yeah, so today's going to be quite busy. Once the girls go to school, we have a wagon and a car trailer full of hay that needs to be put up in the hay loft. But on top of that, we got to get an oil change in the truck, and the oldest has an orthodontist appointment, so...
But does she still get to go to school?
Yeah, she still gets to go to school. I just got to go pick her up and then take her back. She's just got to get a spacer done today, so this appointment won't take as long today. So I'm hoping by the time we get back and stuff and get ready to get the hay up in the hay loft that it's not extremely hot, because you know heat rises, so the hay loft is going to be extremely hot up there compared to... Yeah, we got one. We just gotta get it put in.
We're up there a lot. Even whenever we're just getting off the house. We're still up there and it gets hot.
Yeah, it's hot.
Especially pushing off those heavy wheels.
The other thing, Daddy's supposed to be, while he's getting his oil changed, he's going to get some Tim's donuts. So that'll be yummy.
And I've already had some.
Well,
I've been hungry since I woke up.
Coco's calling for you, hot chocolate. Are you done?
Yeah. I can't squeeze anymore. It's little.
Okay, I think I'm done too.
That was easy. I think we were going to Ooh. I should have the hiccups for the past 2 days.
I know what they say about hiccups. Maybe you're growing.
Oh, and my knees are big.
Well, that could be growing signs too. Alright, she's spraying some Fight back on and should be done and ready to go back to the stall, and then we'll finish up the rest of the chores. This is our bacon from our Idaho pasture pigs, so today will be our first day trying it. So we'll see how it tastes. Now I'm just out here since it's light out and I'll sprinkle some chicken feed on this pile to see if the chickens will scratch through it and turn all that stuff into some nice compost. And I sprinkled some over there where the other chickens are. Do the same. This is the first time you've seen this pen. This used to be the pig pen when we had the 2 pigs. And then when we took them to get processed, we put the white netting fence that you see all the way around so the chickens couldn't get out of the cattle panels. That way they weren't running freely. But looks like we're going to have to end up catching them to clip their wings. So, but this turned out to be a pretty good size for a chicken run after the pigs are gone. And then we added that right there. That used to be one of the chicken tractors for some of the meat birds. So we just stuck that in there just in case they were out and needed somewhere to get into shaded from the hot sun. So I'm one of the roosters. And there's another rooster. And then the black copper marlin roosters down there. So, and then there's another rooster in the little doorway peeking his head out. And these are all, except for the 2 black ones down there, are all from, well, and I guess those 4 down there we did not hatch, but the rest of them that you see out, and then some that's in the coop, is the ones that we got some eggs from friends and hatched them ourselves. So they're at the age now, I think Tuesday was 20 weeks and they should start laying. But so far the only one that has laid is that black copper marlin right there. So she's pretty consistent. I think we've gotten 5 eggs off of her, so every single day, but they're still in the small stage, so I'm waiting for them to be a little bit bigger than what they are. But Michaela said she's tried the egg and it tastes pretty good. So she's supposed to be laying a larger dark chocolate colored egg, which They're dark chocolate, but they're still on the smaller side. So I'd say within maybe a week or two, the size of the egg will start to be increased. So I'm gonna go all the way up there to change that light bulb. So we're gonna use this pole right about here to see about getting all the way up there to get that one out. And fly away. Once he gets that back in there and the light back working, then hopefully we'll start stacking this up in the hayloft. Boy, go away. Good investment that we bought, because it wasn't fun trying to change that without it.
Water.
New one's going in. Let there be light.
Yeah.
Twisted.
Uncle Boo.
So we got 100 bales we gotta pull off of this trailer. And then another
80 off the wagon.
80 off of the hay wagon. Hey, thought you could at least let me get caught up. Before you
I will when I'm done.
loaded me up with some more.
Oh, crap. To the bottom.
Well, at least it stayed together.
Yeah, I had to get down there. I guess Dad was drinking Gatorade when he was loading the wagon.
You find a bottle?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, when you get thirsty, you get thirsty.
Yep.
You're bailing on someone else's.
There we go. Now I'm back down to the trailer.
You don't want to throw it down on someone else's property. So.
Yep.
Go away, fly.
Hey, I see trailer.
Yeah. First section, you still got all of
I
that
still
back
got
there.
16 more feet to go.
Whew. Hot.
All right, so far we've got, it looks like about half the trailer is up here.
Push on that a little bit.
We've lived here for about just over 15 years now, so we've been loading hay in here for 14 of that 15. So we've learned to work together. Got a pretty good system. I usually throw it up off the wagons or trailers or whatever we're bringing it in with, and then Brittany does the stacking. Due to her height, once it gets so high up here, she will climb the stack. I'll throw so many up right on the edge, and then I'll get up here and I'll bring them on up into the stack, and she makes sure they're lined up the way that they need to be in the stack. Some people will ask why we stack them on their side like this, and basically it's just kind of a learning curve is why we started doing that. We used to stack them all flat, and then it seemed like over the winter when the crops come in, you would get some field mice come in here and they would end up chewing at the strings, and it seemed like if they were laying flat, they would chew the strings in too, versus if they're up on end like this, we don't seem to have that trouble. So that's why we do it. It takes a little bit more time and effort to think about stacking it when it's up on edge like this when you first do it, because it's a little bit uneasy to walk on versus the flat side of it, because you can't, sometimes you can take a step and actually sink down in it, or you'll get between the bales and not realize it, so you just got to pay attention. So we're going to get back after it and see if we can't get the rest of this trailer done, and then we'll take a water break and then we'll do the other wagon.
Baby, Zoe, say thanks. down to our last 5 bales on the
4 on the trailer.
4 on the trailer and 1 up here. So
Yay.
1 done.
time for a water break. The hay wagon and just get it all done today. So that's what we're doing right now. So not gonna show too much of this, so we can just get it done and over with and get on with the day. What are you looking at me that way for?
We already got a set of dirty clothes. Might as well just get on with it.
All right. Okay, we came out here earlier to see if we had an egg. All the chickens was outside for the very first time. And what's her name?
Katie.
They call her Katie, which is our black copper marn
Which
hen.
you can see.
And she came in and was investigating which hole she wanted to go in, but she would never lay the egg while we was out here. But Taylor found which hole did she lay in?
This one.
I think that's the one she normally lays in anyways.
Or this one. She either lays in one of
Yep.
those. But she laid in this one.
So
Let's see if there's any more.
we have an egg, and she's just now checking on the other ones.
Wait, maybe she laid one more than one.
No, they only lay one at a time. So we was told when you could tell when your chicken is close to laying is on, here we'll demonstrate on Penguin.
Easy, puppy.
Can you point to her combs?
Look.
You can't grab her neck.
Her comb
Like up here.
is right here.
This will turn a bright red right before they're supposed to start laying. And some of the ones that we hatched, like those 2 over there, they're still kind of like on a lighter color. So,
We hatched this one too.
well, he's a rooster. He's not going to lay an egg.
I think the one behind it we also hatched.
So, they may be maybe a week or so out before they possibly start laying. The other one is one of the,
Oldest.
no, it's one of the Red Rangers. So she may end up, because hers is a little darker than what the, now I just lost my train of thought. What's the yellow ones? Tay, what's the yellow ones?
Buff Orpingtons.
Yeah, the Buff Orpingtons. Their combs are a little more pink compared to the Red Ranger hen over there in the corner. And then some of the Welsum, is it Welsum? Welsummers?
Welsummers, yeah.
Yeah, so some of the one that's you can see, well, you can't see because of the sun rays.
This one's Welsummer.
But some of the Welsummers right there at the door, just coming in, their combs is a little more darker red, so they may be getting a little closer to
Ours is too.
to laying if the clues that someone had suggested, saying if that turns like a darker red, then they're closer to laying.
But Penguin won't lay for a while because he's our youngest.
She's the youngest.
She's the youngest.
She came in with our last batch of the Cornish cross. So
That we got from McMurray Hatchery.
McMurray Hatchery. That was the free chick that
That
we
was
got.
that was the best.
And we think she is a blue cochin, if I'm saying that correctly, which they say is one of the rare collars in the cochin.
And if you think we're wrong, and you know what breed it is, please comment down in the subscriptions.
Down in the comments below. Yeah. So we're gonna go see what the other ones are doing. Sounds like they may be done. Did you get done? Huh?
Not yet.
Oh, Daddy had to go get some more feed.
Yeah. Looky. Awesome.
She laid it. Like I was telling them earlier, that me and Tay came out because remember we was gonna have breakfast for dinner, so Taylor wanted to come out here to see if there was any more brown eggs. That way you had a brown egg. And she was gonna lay, like she came inside and she wanted to lay, but she never did while I was out there.
Well, Mom, you do know that they won't lay if you're right there
Watching.
watching them. There you go.
Your kittens.
Okay. Easy, girl.
Yep.
Alright, well, we finished up with trimming the hooves on both goats. We didn't get any video of that because it pretty much took all four of us to get them standing still.
She's still not wearing.
Not exactly sure what's going on tonight. It's not the first time they've been trimmed. They normally stand here, let me do it. Even with food, they wasn't wanting to stand still at night. They were just a little rambunctious. I did get them trimmed. Just gotta be patient with it. But like I said, we didn't get any video of it because they just weren't being patient enough to stand still long enough. One of us could be free enough to run the camera, and as usual, we left the tripod inside, so we couldn't even do that. So hope everybody enjoys the videos. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share it on social media with all your family and friends. If you have any comments, leave those down below, and we'll see you on the next one.